Right, so I'm back with another episode of Fallout 4 Battles. In the last episode, we saw a Sturgis purge. In this episode, though, we brought back the VERTIBIRDS, so we're gonna be stacking 10 of them up against 10 missile launcher SENTRY bots. Now, I've allocated some new parking spaces inside my stadium, so we got them all very compactly parked into one spot. And apparently they're also autonomous, because they don't have any pilots, which is pretty weird. But I guess this is the future, so it might make sense. Anyways, this should be quite the explosive battle. Well, starting off this battle, we can see that the SENTRY bots are not hesitating in firing their missiles straight into the VERTIBIRDS. We can see some VERTIBIRD glass being sprinkled upon my floor, as well as other VERTIBIRD bits, but they have successfully taken off. They're still being hit mid-air though by these SENTRY bots with their missile launchers, so I guess these SENTRY bots have an anti-air feature, which is very interesting, but we can see missiles are seemingly being deflected. That VERTIBIRD just got struck mid-air by the swiping technique. This is a very interesting battle. We can see though that the VERTIBIRDs are still capable of morphing through my stadium floor. I guess they got very advanced teleportation technology, as well as being autonomous. This is some very advanced technology here though, but is it enough to take out the SENTRY bots? We know that the SENTRY bots are strong adversaries. So yeah, these VERTIBIRDs took out Liberty Prime, but will they be able to take out 10 mere SENTRY bots? These robots are smaller, but more fearsome in some ways, and they also got the plan B if shit hits the fan. Right, we can see that VERTIBIRD going straight through the audience members, a very interesting technique. Will it work though? That is the question. You can still see shit just exploding left, right, and center. Now these VERTIBIRDs don't have the door gunners. For some reason they just wouldn't go on board, so they're gonna be fighting with their forward-facing machine guns only, which was enough to take out Liberty Prime. Will it be enough to take out the SENTRY bots though? We can see one VERTIBIRD exploding right there, straight into my stadium floor, and it is gonna leave a right mess. One slammed into the side of my stadium. Things seem to be falling apart for the VERTIBIRDs. It's probably gonna be a SENTRY bot victory here, I'm betting. Now these VERTIBIRDs are actually holding out longer than one would expect. Normally in a wasteland, they're like paper mache that's flying. Another one slamming into the side of my stadium. It is definitely falling apart for the Brotherhood of Steel. Their autonomous drone program is just failing, left, right, and center, quite literally. Those two flying through each other. Very interesting technique. That one is spinning around, still being shot by missiles. That is another one slamming into the side of my stadium, the wreckage being thrown onto my stadium. You wouldn't believe me, pretty much every week the props just go straight to replacing the beautiful hardwood flooring right here. It's tropical rainwood. I'm just very proud of my floor, but every week, just tremendous damage. Even more damage now as two slam into my floor right there, the wreckage being thrown onto my floor. That just leaves major scratches, but it seems like the VERTIBIRDs are running out here. That one is being rocketed to shit right there, and he's doing the death spin as well. Slamming into my stadium, the cockpit being thrown onto my stadium floor, and I think we've run out of VERTIBIRDs here, so that appears to be a SENTRY bot victory right there. It appears that the SENTRY bot anti-air feature is nothing to mess around with, so they're good for taking out ground targets as well as air targets. Overall, it's just a fine robot. They do have this overheating problem, just like my CPU when I run these battles, but good ventilation, that's the trick. The audience appears to be stunned. Miraculously, they took no damage whatsoever. It appears the VERTIBIRD is returning. It flew off somehow. I guess it's seen enough. Right, what is this one going to do? That is the question. Right, it's flying straight over the stadium. It's being rocketed to shit right now. Holy shit, that's a lot of light. It's spinning, it's being slapped, and now it's deciding to fly below my stadium. Very interesting. And it seems to have disappeared. Huh. Well, that was quite odd, but anyways, these SENTRY bots are definitely making a lot of noise, so I think I'm gonna hit that EMP switch. Right, that's another cockpit flying through my stadium. Now, apparently the EMP switch also affects people. Not quite sure how that works, but I'm probably gonna have to replace a fair few of these planks here. But I'll see about that. Anyways, if you have any suggestions for any future battles, be sure to post them in the comments, and I will see you in the next episode.